Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Bri, and today we are doing your relationship reading for the week of March 18th through March 24th. So before we begin, on Wednesday, March 20th, I am holding a live hangout for the full moon in Libra, and you guys, this is going to be a super important full moon. Libra is all about relationships. So if right now you're kind of unsure where things are standing right now or kind of what way to approach relationships, I'm going to be discussing all of the most important astrological transits. We're going to do a live love and life reading. I'm going to do a guided meditation to help you get into your Zen mode. I'm going to pull a card for each of the 12 signs, and the first 10 people who sign up are going to get a card pulled. So I think there's a couple more of those spots left, so definitely don't wait. If you want to get a card pulled for you live on camera and get a little mini reading, you're going to want to sign up for that as soon as possible. So the info for that is going to be down below. It is just $10 to join in, so it is super affordable. Let's go ahead and let's see what is going on in relationships for the week. Alright guys, so your overall energy. We have the Two of Cups. Makes total sense with the full moon. Relationships are going to be on your mind, not just this week, but I feel heavily for like the next 2 weeks, but for the entire year. That's why I'm doing this webinar, okay? In your head space, we have the King of Coins. In your heart space, we have the Queen of Swords. How you feel about the connection, we have the Page of Wands. The challenge for you is going to be the Eight of Coins. Now, for this person, their overall energy, we've got the Page of Swords here. How they are thinking about you, we have the Moon. How they are feeling about you, we have the Ten of Cups. How they feel about the connection, we have the Ace of Coins. And their challenge is going to be the Devil. Bottom of the deck here, we've got the Eight of Cups. Okay, so first of all, I feel that I've been feeling this, especially if you watch I've been watching my previous readings, is that a lot of this connection is happening in the spiritual, or a lot of the control has been given over to the spiritual. It's like you've given it away to the universe to deal with, giving it away to God to deal with, just like not handling it on your own, because I think you both realize that this is so much bigger than just you. It's so much bigger than just you. And I think that you're both trying to find, you know, where you stand with this emotionally, and how to like just cope with it emotionally, and how to just how to proceed forward in a way that works well for each of you, in a way that like resonates with each of you, and that you both feel comfortable with, that isn't, you know, provoking any like negative or anxiety like ridden feelings. Okay, so like I said, for you, your overall is the Two of Cups, and for them we have the Page of Swords. So you definitely this week are going to have just connections in general on your mind. And with them having the Page of Swords here, I feel like this is them, you know, trying to figure out from a distance what the long-term vision is here. Like, what's the long-term plan here? Even though it's difficult to work so far in advance, I feel like this person is more of the visionary for this, more of the one that's going to have to lead this whole thing forward, the one that's going to have to ground this down. And I feel that where you're sitting right now, you may feel really good about where you're at. You may feel very solid in where you are at. But I feel that this person, they may not have that same solidarity that you do. They may not have the same, like with the Queen of Swords and how you're feeling, they may not be as, you know, direct and forward and knowing what they want and knowing what they expect and, you know, having everything really, really, really organized and planned out. I don't think that they are like that at this period of time, which is not a bad thing, but we'll talk about that in the action step moving forward. But I just feel like right now, for them, this is just kind of more about their emotions and dealing with deeper things and dealing with, I feel like recently there's been a lot that has come to the surface for them, for you guys as a whole, and this is more what they are currently having to face right now. I feel like with this 10 of Cups here and how they're feeling about you, like, no matter where things are at, no matter what the situation is, I still feel that there's nothing but good, like, underlying feelings towards you. But with that being said, I do feel that you may be bringing up deeper things in this person. With the Moon and the Devil card being here, I feel that you bring to this person's attention how far away they are from where they really need to be. And what I feel with the Devil card here is that there's things that they're involved in, that they're wrapped up in that they don't need to be in, that maybe are keeping the two of you apart, that are deterring you from being together, that are deterring you from coming together. Or things that honestly just aren't really helpful for them. With the Moon here, I feel like these are things that maybe they've been unconscious about. Maybe you've brought to their attention, or maybe they're kind of realizing and understanding this. And I think there is this, like, appreciation for you doing this, because with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like you're really able to be super forward and honest with them about what you think about what they're doing. And even though it may not be, you know, super lovey-dovey and sweet, it's honest. It's the truth. And telling the truth is love. Like, if you see someone you love doing something that is not good for them and you tell them, that is love. And I feel that in you doing that and you being honest and you being upfront and you being truthful with them, like, even if there isn't change immediately, it definitely is received. It definitely is received. They may have been, for some of you, they may have come forward to you with like confiding something in you, and you maybe were able to give them good advice, or you're able to, like, set them on the right path. Maybe from where the position that you're currently sitting in right now, you're serving as the light for them on what they need to do. And I think there is a great appreciation for them, that when they're in the dark, when they are going through dark things, that you're able to be that, you know, that honest source of light for them, you know, just that one person that's always going to give it to them the way that they need to hear it. Maybe not the way that they want to hear it, but the way that they need to hear it. Okay? So the way that they feel about the connection is the Ace of Coins here. So I do feel that they definitely want things to have a different, they want things to go differently, you know, physically. But again, there are steps that they need to take. Like, they need to ground things down. I think they are going to be grounding things down. Like I said, where you're sitting, I think is really fine. Like, it's really okay. And it's more of them needing to make more of an effort to bring things from the spiritual, from their spiritual knowledge and their spiritual understanding, or their emotional knowledge and their emotional understanding, and to make it more concrete and solid. For you, how you feel about the connection, I think you do see things like you do have maybe like a renewed passion for the connection, or you maybe see it in a different way. You may be like seeing your role with this person very differently. Saying that you definitely bring something very important and very positive to this person's life that does serve a lot of purpose. In your challenge, we do have the 8 of coins here. So for you, the challenge is going to be staying focused on your work, staying focused on what's gotten you to this level of stability in the first place, and not getting wrapped up and caught up into this. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's pull the action steps here and the outcome. So, most important messages. Yeah, I just got this message that, like, no matter what this person is going through, like, you don't have to stop everything you're doing to assist and help them. Like, stay focused on what it is that you're doing. They need to work themselves out of this devil energy. It's not your responsibility. That just came through really quickly, and maybe that's like for someone specific. But anyhow, the action step for you, we have the 5 of Swords. That may come as a challenge. And the outcome, High Priestess. Action step for them, King of Swords. Outcome for them, King of Wands. Okay, interesting. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Empress card here. So yeah, what I said before I flipped that over, I feel like that was probably really important and maybe also very specific, but you know, it may be very difficult for you to take that role or to take that stance or to be this person, this Page of Wands, Queen of Swords person for this person. And I think the mindset that needs to switch here, that needs to come here, is understanding that you don't need to, how can I say this? Like, you're grown. They're grown. Okay? You don't, it's not your job to be behind someone. And I think a lot of women get caught up in this, like, caregiver role, or like really, really, really wanting to help or feeling obligated to help. And like I said here, sometimes helping someone is telling them what they need to hear. It's not necessarily constantly being there for them, pulling them out of negative situations that they're in, which clearly they're dealing with something here. That's not really your role. And that could be really difficult for some of you if you've been playing that role for this person. If you're like really like scared for this person, like what's going to happen if I'm not there? That's really not a good position to be in. Like, especially if this is a grown person, which I'm guessing everyone watching this is like over 18, you know, like they'll be fine. They will be fine. And I think that when you do back down, when you do back off, it makes them have to step up. finally here, they're matching your Queen of Swords. So back down. Let them be in control of themselves. Let them figure out their own life. That's their journey. Your journey is different. Okay? You know, whatever journey you're on, whatever you label it or call it, at the end of the day, this is a self journey. Like, your soul is here by itself, you know, and it's come here to grow and learn, and so has this person. And, you know, you may be going along this journey alongside someone, but again, it's alongside. It's not intertwined and intertangled. And I think that's where a lot of things get messed up, is people want to be too, you know, mashed up in each other's stuff, and there's just like no boundary, there's no separation, and there's no you know, collaboration or cohesiveness. And I think that that's what's happening, is that people this week are really going to say, like, this is me. And we're going to talk about that in the full moon webinar. Okay? So for you, the outcome is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, Empress here, I feel like you're really taking the high road. Like, really taking the high road here. Taking the road that you need to be on. And whether or not this person joins you on that road, it's going to depend situation to situation. Okay, but I think for you, it's really sitting in your Empress energy and your Goddess energy and your Queen energy. Period. Very simple. You know, allowing yourself to be led and guided by the real ruler of the universe, which is not this person. A lot of people are, you know, making all of their actions and their decisions based upon this person, and there's really a person above you or a thing above you that really is trying to lead you and guide you towards your greatness and your glory. And that's what I feel is happening this week, because there's going to be a really big, like, understanding or awareness of what the truth really is for each of you individually. For them, their outcome is the King of Wands. So I feel that, you know, this person takes charge of their life, or either it's you saying something or you taking a specific stance that makes this person take a specific stance and really gets their life on order, on track, and gets themselves going on the pathway that they need to go on for themselves. And start enjoying the journey and enjoying the process for themselves and being more in control of themselves. I feel like there's a big, like, awareness here. That's what I feel. There's like a big awareness of what each of you need to do, the role that you each need to play, and what you each need to do to be in control and in charge of your own individual lives. So that is a beautiful thing. And I think that this is going to be, like I said, I think this Libra full moon is going to be the big shift, not just, you know, around the full moon period, but I think for the connection going forward. So I like it. So let's see what the most important message is from the universe here. It says, I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Yes. So, like I said here, I feel that some people maybe have been so afraid of what would happen if I did my own thing. What would happen if I took my own path? What would happen if I, you know, stood my ground, if I asserted my worth? And out of fear, you may have been choosing to be neglected or be mistreated, or out of fear kept yourself in a situation that you know isn't good for you. And I feel like this week it's like, no more. This is what I have to say. This is what I need. And that's love. That's love for yourself. And it is love for the other person. Because if they're not doing what they need to do, or they're not treating you right, or they're not treating themselves right, by you calling it out, that is love. So sometimes love doesn't necessarily look the way that you maybe think it is, or think it does. But, you know, don't come from a place of fear this week. Oh, what's going to happen? What are they going to say? Oh, like, will they still talk to me? Are they going to go be with someone else? Whatever. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Choose love. And putting yourself in a situation that's not healthy for you is not love. Okay? All right. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading today. I hope this has helped you for the week. And I am excited to see you guys at the Libra full moon reading. Bye.